Alright, I'm going to show you guys my night vision goggles that I have. The pair that I'm wearing right now are it's a pair of Duels from Low Light Innovations, and these are pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and take my lid off so I can show you guys what I got here. Now, these Duels right here are actually a 3D printed housing, which is it's a high quality 3D printed housing, and I really like these. Actually, I don't know, it's going to be out of focus because my camera has a manual focus, but these goggles are printed, and then the company uses, you know, quality glass in them, and they use PVS 14 intensifier tubes. So my set right here have a set of Omni 7 PVS 14 military contract green tubes, and they're great. This unit's been really awesome. They don't have an illuminator built in, but they're made to be extremely lightweight. So they're a very lightweight housing, and you don't really, you can get away with not using a counterweight on the back, but I actually put my extra batteries in the back, so it does balance out nicely on my head, because you'll get neck fatigue from having all that weight out there. They don't bother me at all having them down. Having them stowed in the up position is a little annoying, but when they're flipped down, no issues at all. So yeah, I bought these last year. I've had them almost a year, and I have quite a bit of hours on them. I'm not going to do a full review on these yet, but I'm going to, and I actually I really love them. I'm glad I bought them. The time I bought these with the green tubes, they were $4,000. So, you know, night vision's very expensive. Right now, I'm looking down on my range, and it's the day after a full moon, so that's why I'm shooting out here so the camera can pick it up that I'm filming with. But most of my steel targets are around 70 yards away, and with these goggles, even though the trees are shading them, it's super easy to pick them out, and I can make first round hits with them using my IR laser and illuminator, or aiming through my red dot optic without the help of an IR. So it's really cool. And then here in a minute, I'm going to get some footage over my shoulder, and I'm going to show you guys the difference. I'm going to shoot with a white light, I'm going to shoot with the IR laser, I'm going to shoot with I might shoot with the visible laser, and then I'm going to shoot what they call passive, which is just aiming through the optic without any kind of laser signature. So if you would be fighting any kind of enemy that might have night vision capabilities, they don't see your laser, so you're not sticking out like a sore thumb. But yeah, I wanted to show these off. I will end up doing a review on these sometime, because I have not found one yet on the internet, and these have been out for a little while, and I do have one of the first generations, and they are coming out with a updated generation. So I actually am planning on getting the updated housing too to test, which is pretty cool stuff. So let's do some shooting. Alright, I got you guys set up so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to refocus the camera here in a second and set you up on the target, but when I was looking through the night vision camera there, I could only really see the full-size silhouette, and it's a 66% IPSC, but it's my full size, over here on the right, and the rest of them were pretty tough to see. So you guys probably aren't going to be able to see when I'm shooting passive through the red dot with my night vision, but when I light it up with the flashlight, you should be able to see it, and when I light it up with the IR light and the laser, you should be able to see it. So I'm going to refocus you guys off me onto the target so you guys can see those. And we're going to shoot a few rounds. Alright guys, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to light this thing up with a white light, see if you can see it. And then I'm going to try to shoot it with my red dot up on top. So I shouldn't need night vision for this, so we're going to try it and see if I can see anything to get a hit. Yep. We'll take a shot. Cake. That was like 70, 75 yards. So next thing I'm going to do is use my night vision. I'm going to turn my IR light on and let you guys see that. So this is low, this is high. As you can see, we don't really need high. I'm going to go turn it on low. I'm just going to set the rifle down, and at this point you can just point the rifle, and I can see the target easy with night vision. So with my night vision, it's actually much easier to see the target than what you're seeing right there through your camera. So, cake. Let me see. Alright, next thing I'm going to do here is just aim through my red dot up on top without using any help from an IR illuminator. And I'm just going to turn down the brightness on my red dot here. So, not too bad. So let me see, we use white light, we use the IR laser, IR illuminator, and then we use, and that's called active aiming when you're using a laser. And then I use the red dot here, which is called passive. So I'm going to use the visible green laser, show you guys that. That is the visible green laser. I believe that's on high, and that's on low. So, high. So, I'm going to turn it on low, take one shot. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. I'm going to move the camera around and focus on me so you guys can see it. Alright, I'm going to go with a white light with a red dot. Now I'm going to use the IR laser with night vision. I turn it back on vis laser. I'm going to turn it back on. Alright. And then red dot only. Okay. Alright. Hope you guys thought this was cool. I'm going to wrap it up. It's starting to get pretty late, and I tried to be kind of courteous to my neighbors, so if you have any questions, let me know. This stuff's a lot of fun. If you're wanting to get into night vision, you should do it, and have a blast.